Monday. I'm here to work with this beautiful new moon energy that we have. We have a new moon in Aries tonight. So this energy is really fiery and it's new beginnings and it's the beginning of the whole astrological new year. So this is the first moon that we're having, obviously in Aries, as I just said. So it's the beginning of the astrological cycle, so new beginnings within new beginnings, if that makes sense. So it's a really exciting time. We also have until the 24th of April, we have all planets direct still. So that means that we don't have so much shadow, super deep reflection going on when it comes to each of the houses and each of the planets. So this means that it's all action stations. It doesn't mean that it's not going to be triggering or that we're not going to be doing deep work. We definitely are, and there's lots of energies coming in that we're needing to integrate, particularly over the weekend from the 9th. If you felt really lethargic or anything like that, that would be why there was lots of energy coming in, some squares and things like that astrologically. So usually that is just for us to go with it, rest when you need to, because if you're going to be a spiritual badass, you're going to need to rest when you need to, because life is going to ask the most of you to bring your A game. Okay, so if you're going to do that, you're going to think of it like a spiritual athlete and rest, train, give yourself that nutrition that you need, and then cleansing and purging when you need to as well, because sometimes you just need to do that. So whether it be a juice cleanse or a water cleanse or just no junk food, no whatever it might be, Netflix, social media, Tinder, whatever your thing is, whatever your jam is that you go to that either possibly waste time or is an avoidance game with stuff that you know that would be more beneficial for you to do, then it's good to shelve that stuff so that you can focus. So we have the magical spell cards. So I would like to just let you guys know that I'm not so much doing readings anymore. It's the download has come that these are activations. So it's really about, if you're ready to make a change, that you can, through watching this and through having activation sessions, coaching sessions with me, that it activates energies within you to allow you to move forward in a really powerful way in whatever it is that you're working on at that moment. And sometimes we know there's lots going on, but we're not exactly sure on a soul level what does that mean. And once we have that understanding and that clarity, we have that alignment, and then we can take action. Because sometimes the action, it doesn't logically make sense, but it does on a soul level. So that's where speaking from super conscious, conscious, subconscious reality really helps. And that's why I love coaching so much as well, particularly with that spiritual aspect that I've worked with for such a long time. So just making that differentiation there, that it's basically like, if you want to create change in your life, this is for you. If you just want to be like, oh, tell me my future so I can sit on the couch and eat my potato chips, and then the millionaire is going to come to my front door and knock, and you know, whatever it might be. That's obviously old-fashioned, new agey thinking, and that's okay. Some people, if they're still there, that's all good. That's not where I am. That's not where you are, I'm assuming. And so we're spiritual badasses and we make stuff happen. So it's awesome. So love Lucy Cavendish's cards, and then we have healing with the fairies as well. And I always find the fairy energy is very badass too. It's like, you're either with me or you're not. You're either with creating your dreams or you're not. So they're kind of like, are we doing this? Come on, let's go. There's no like, oh, you know, maybe like next week, we'll start Monday, whatever. It's like, let's go. Okay. So I didn't shuffle the second deck yet because I thought I would actually show you what I do. So I'm not going to get the old stories out, fan them out, put it on my heart. And I'm asking for a nice clear reading for everybody who's going to watch this. So just tuning in with God, Goddess, Energy Source, the universe, and then all of the light beings, angels, archangels, goddesses that work with us and with those light energies. So giving that a good shuffle, 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 shuffle. yeah, it's really cool energies at the moment. I don't know how you guys are all feeling. New opportunity. Woohoo. So I just feel like where the cards kind of become more slippery, which is supposed to come out. And if a card falls, usually then I just start reading from there because it's kind of like flung out at me. It's like the universe is like, this one. So, right, we have all of the cards we need. So I'm doing the mirror reading again. So again, we're using these to activate us and our energies. And so there's layers of cards you can do 2, 4, however many you would like. But obviously there's more pack up time at the end. So, and obviously I want this to be more succinct than talking all night to you guys. It's about getting the messages and then going forward and conquering. So, study. That's in the magical spell cards. So it's about what is it that you need to learn and focus on now so that you can move forward in a powerful way with your dreams. So it's really not a time for putting things off, planning, planning to plan and all that kind of stuff. It's like, right, I'm getting down to business. What do I need to know? What do I need to learn? What do I need to put into action? Because this new opportunity that's coming in very soon or has already come in for you or that you're making happen, there's going to be things to learn. So it's fine if you don't know everything already. Be like, I don't know, like I'm not really qualified or certified or insured or whatever. It's like, that's cool. Just say yes and create it and then just go and do those things. It's, just a bit of life admin. Just go and make it happen because you are amazing. You can do it. So I did a shuffle before and I didn't really want to pull this card, and then I was like, oh, if it comes up again, it comes up again. Sexuality and wisdom. So, all right, in the subconscious, this is about getting really clear on the kind of people that we want to have in our energy, who we're dating, who we're with, and how do we feel in that, and having some really good, honest discussions with whoever it might be as our partner. And, whether it be our actual life partner or a sexual partner, however, like that. And so it's about being really real about the kind of energies that you are allowing into your field, and to know that that is something that is sacred, and to really treat your body like it is the most beautiful sacred temple for your soul. And don't be like letting in any riffraff, basically. No, just random Tindering, but each to their own if that's what you want to do, but just remembering that every single person that you have that kind of close relationship with, you probably have to go and clear their energy out afterwards if they're not a high vibe being. So just, discernment. So wisdom. This is about as well tapping into your sexual magic, so your mojo, and you're just feeling good in your body and just really loving on your body, just feeling like you're wearing stuff that makes you feel good, and just tapping into the wisdom of your, not only your body, but also your energy centers. So let's say your sacral chakra and things like that, where it's like a creative center for you, that you can use this energy to create and manifest and to clear out whatever it might be, just stagnation that you might be feeling in your energy field. So for me, obviously I use pole. I find it amazing and sensual and just girl power, and just love to be able to, do that and feel empowered and cleared and awesome. So yeah, that wisdom. What does your body want to teach you? So in the past, we have destiny and letting go. So you can't follow your destiny if you're carrying around all the baggage of the past. It's going to be one arduous trip. What do you need to let go of in order to embrace your destiny? There's no, going on some voyage on a beautiful ship and then, kind of staying on the dock at the same time. You're either on or you're off. Are you going on that amazing cruise through the Maldives, or aren't you? There's no halfway. So it's like, you gotta let go of what's back home, back on the dock, and just seize the day. Because right now, honestly, I haven't seen this kind of open portal of energy for a really long time. And obviously last year was so arduous, and now the universe is like, come on, what do you want? Go for your dreams, you can do it, yay! So yeah, it's about believing in yourself and Carpe Diem, basically. So But yeah, like letting go of some things, some people, bad habits, whatever it is that you know that is time for it to go, and have those honesty conversations and keep it real. So that makes a big difference if you can be honest and just tell it like it is. So, imagination. Rise above problems. So we can, through focusing on problems, use our imagination against ourselves. This isn't a conscious energy. So focusing your mind exactly how you want things to be and not how you don't want them to be, because we can actually use our manifestation and imagination energy against ourselves if we go into old thought patterns. The past does not dictate your future. And so I always love to use prayer to turn things over to the universe and go, okay, I've done my best and now I'm going to leave the rest. I'm going to turn it over to you to heal, transmute this, and sort it out. So sometimes it's like, okay, I've done everything I can for today, and now I'm just going to let it go and just trust that the universe has got this all in hand, and I'm going to go and make myself a nice healthy dinner, or I'm going to go to the gym, or whatever it might be. So what kind of amazing future are you imagining? And you've probably all heard this before, but it's like the 1% of people that, you know, top 1% of people that achieve their dreams are the ones who write them down. So I always find writing it down in a book and then reading it every morning when I do my journaling works really well. So if you're under time pressure, you've got little kids to get ready for school and daycare and stuff like that, then have it all written down that you can just read it. Or I record mine as well, so then I listen to that when I first wake up. So it's all going in, and then I know, okay, cool, this is what we're doing, and I feel like I'm on purpose for the day rather than like, things are so busy and, you know, not feeling purposeful or what have you. So focus on what it is that you want. Use your mind power and your visualization to create the best outcome. And if things are still not exactly like sorted out straight away, you can't necessarily see it all sorted out straight away, that's fine. So just surrender it and just know, rising above problems, just don't sweat the small stuff. It's going to be all good. In the future, financial flow. Who doesn't love a promotion or more money coming in or new opportunities or becoming, you know, the empress of your empire? So, and then grace. So really embracing that energy of the queen and, you know, just having that regality and trust and personal power, and to know that you are going to create. We were talking about your destiny before, that your destiny of having wealth and success in what it is that you have chosen to do. So grace energy to me comes from meditation and trusting in the divine and being divine. So it's all happening and it's all coming in, and you're very blessed and very loved. And the action step. So we have divine guidance and be honest with yourself. So it's about, the universe is saying all this stuff and signs and synchronicity and just really deep motivations within you and dreams within you that you've had for such a long time. And it's like, right, I've wanted this since I was 3 years old or 5 years old, or, you know, even 10 years, whatever it might be. And I know it's time now. This window of opportunity is here. There's wind in my sails. I'm going to go for gold, because, you know, if you don't take these windows of opportunity when the universe is providing them, yeah, sure, you can create it later, but it might be a case of you got a headwind the whole flipping way. So go with what you feel and you know within yourself, and this be honest with yourself is to say, you know, and it might be really inconvenient. It's like, I need to go and do whatever it might be. So I've had friends be moving interstate, overseas, going and creating their dreams, doing all this amazing, big, bold stuff. And I'm like, yeah, girlfriend, that is amazing. And of course, because the timing is right. So what is your thing? Everyone has a thing right now that they can go for and create and seize. What is your heart telling you? What is this divine download that you're getting telling you? Be honest, be real. It's real, okay? And then be like, okay, guys, whoever your guys are around you, your family, friends, whoever that needs to know, because you don't need to tell everyone, obviously. It's like, I am going to launch this thing, I'm going to birth this thing, I'm going to create this thing, I'm going to whatever. And that includes as well the things that you need to let go of too. So it's like being honest with yourself first about that you actually know the amazing being that you came to Earth to be, and it's time to go and be her. Sending you guys all so much love. I believe in you. Message me if you need anything, if you want coaching, if you want to have an activation session. I'm back, I'm doing it, and it's all good. So love you guys. Have an amazing week. Mwah.